Hello, Father.
What would you do when someone has stolen from you?
After everything I've been through to find you, I think you already know.
I'm sorry, Father. Of course. You're right. The group that calls themselves the Railroad have acquired several synths from the Institute. Synths that had gone missing in recent months. They no doubt mean to free these synths, in their delusion that synths are somehow sentient beings. You've been in contact with the Railroad, so you're aware of their misguided beliefs?
They're crazy, thinking machines are alive.
Agreed. However noble they may believe themselves to be, they are thieves. Usually they are a minor nuisance, but lately they have become more emboldened. I'm afraid we've reached the point where a response is necessary. We have learned the current location of these synths, and need to reacquire them before the Railroad can hide them.
I'm not sure why you'd bother.
Aside from taking back our property, we must teach them a lesson, as it were, and quickly at that. But it's important that we act on this soon, before the Railroad has any indication we've tracked them. We also don't want the Brotherhood of Steel getting wind of the presence of the synths. That would only complicate matters.
Is it just me, or will I have backup?
Of course, sir. We'll be waiting for you outside Bunker Hill. You'll have support should you need it. But we want to keep this small.
You know those scents with the plastic faces? Get the heck out.
Attention all Brotherhood soldiers. If you have not yet received your Squire mentorship assignment, please come see me on the bridge.
Liberty Prime's completion night.
Repeat,
to your duties.
if you have not received your
I have
mentorship
something
assignment,
urgent to report.
please report to the bridge.
The Institute is
That is
attempting
all.
to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
Liberty Prime is the linchpin of our operation. Make certain you follow Ingram's orders to the letter.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
Please continue assisting Proctor Ingram in any way that you can.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
Please continue assisting Proctor Ingram in any way.
Oh my god, no.
Attention. This is a notice to all personnel. Please think of your brothers and sisters down below. Thoroughly secure all gear while on the flight deck. Thank you.
Liberty Prime is the linchpin of our operation. Make certain you follow Ingram's orders to the letter.
I have something urgent to report, Elder. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
I'm eagerly awaiting Liberty Prime's completion night. Return to
Oh
your duties.
my god.
Please continue assisting Proctor Ingram in any way that you can.
Getting a bit of a twitch on prop 3. Adjusting to it.
Looks like we have a thruster in balance. Tweaking pitch.
Adjusting internal ballonet pressure. Green lights across the board.
Reactor at 100% efficiency.
Proximity sensors green. Getting a 3-second ping back.
Excuse me, Scribe Halen.
It's good to see you again, Knight. You've come a long way since you stumbled into the Cambridge police station.
I'm surprised you've survived over there without my help.
Now that the Pridwin's here, we don't really need you anymore. We've had the occasional synth attack, but so far we've been able to keep them from overrunning us. Thanks to the reinforcements and the air support, I'd say that site was secure.
That's not surprising. After all, it's in good hands.
I appreciate that. Anyway, I know you don't have time for small talk, so I'll get right to it. I've had the men set up the equipment we'll need to pinpoint you once you've found the bombs. We've rigged up this distress pulsar to emit a unique tone that we'll be listening for. When you find the bombs, plant the pulsar. After that, you should probably head back to Proctor Ingram and bring her your report.
Doesn't sound too difficult.
Ah, no. Not at all. You're all... Look, I know you've been through the glowing sea before, but remember to keep an eye on your Geiger counter. If you don't, the radiation will cook you from the inside out. Good luck, Knight.
The Institute for Technological Abominations can be stopped at any cost.
Captain Mitch Dunleavy, 132nd Engineering Corps at Sentinel Site Prescott. All lines of communication are down, and we're tracking multiple inbounds on radar. This is a drill. We need confirmation immediately. We've got a lot of nervous soldiers over here, Command. If this is the big one, they want to head home to their families before it's too late. Some of the inbounds are getting awfully close. Wait a minute. The inbounds are splitting into multiple targets? Oh, hell. This is it, isn't it? May God have mercy on our souls.
Looks like the Mark 28s are gonna do the trick. That was a good find.
I'll work with your team to ensure that Prime's bombs remain stable after they're loaded into his pack. It won't be too much of a problem.
Well, Dr. Lee, I have to admit, we couldn't have done this without you.
It's a little early to begin celebrating, Dr. Ingram. We haven't fully thrown the switch on Liberty Prime, and I'm just hoping all the work I've done to keep the system stable are gonna hold.
I have full confidence in the abilities of everyone here.
I appreciate that.
Proctor, all the readouts look green. I think it's time for you to perform the power shunt.
Actually, I think I'm gonna let you press the button. After all, without your help, we'd still be staring at a pile of disassembled parts.
It would be better if a trained technician performed that task, but I suppose you deserve to be the one to do it.
Liberty Prime, back online.
Online.
Let's run a basic diagnostic on him.
Diagnostic command accepted.
Give him a moment. He needs to adjust to his new configuration.
Voice module online. Audio functionality test initialized. Designation: Liberty Prime Mark II. Mission: the liberation of Anchorage, Alaska. Primary targets: any and all red Chinese invaders.
Let me run a system analysis and battle readiness check.
Liberty Prime, full system analysis. All systems nominal. Weapons hot. Warning: nuclear weapon payload depleted. Reload required. Warning: power core offline. Running on external power only. Core restart recommended. Ability to repel red Chinese invaders compromised.
Green lights across the board here. It's looking good from where I'm sitting. Doctor, if you wouldn't mind keeping an eye on the big guy here, I'd appreciate it. Well, I have to admit, wasn't sure we'd be able to pull it off, but Liberty Prime's looking pretty good.
What was that he said about his power core?
Prime's in top shape, but his nuclear engine needs to be restarted. Right now, we have him running off of the Prydwen's engines. Once I get that sorted out, we'll send him off to kick in the Institute's front door. Before you head off to your next assignment, I have something for you. I came up with this little beauty myself. I think it'll add a bit more punch to your power armor.
Damn. I didn't get anything for you.
Oh, sure you did. It's that big metal behemoth standing over there. Anyway, that's enough of that. You better hightail it up to the Prydwen. Elder Maxson said he needed to speak
Hey,
to
what's
you as
up,
soon as you were done here. And
Grace? How
thank
you doing?
Knight. Without you, none of this would have been possible.
Hopefully your night's going well. Okay, let's see what my... Ah, crap. This thing. Blind betrayal. Okay. I might not be able to do the Battle of Bunker Hill. Okay, hopefully the script editor for that's running properly. Okay, I need aid. Where's my gourd? And I got about 4 minutes.
Elder Maxon,
Is there anything you wish to tell me, Knight?
I'm not sure I understand what you're talking about.
I find your ignorance awfully convenient. Proctor Quinlan completed the decryption of the data you retrieved from the Institute. A portion of his findings included a list of synths that went missing or escaped from their underground facility. After careful analysis of the information, we've discovered something unprecedented. Paladin Danse is a perfect match for the synths on that list.
Is Quinlan absolutely certain?
Proctor Quinlan validated the information numerous times. I can assure you, his results are accurate. The data you brought back included a record of each subject's DNA. We keep the same information on file for all of our soldiers. Paladin Dance's DNA is a perfect match for a synth they called M797. To make matters worse, he's gone AWOL. Disappeared without a trace. His sudden absence simply reinforces our conclusion that M797 and Paladin Danse are one and the same. I'm finding it difficult to believe that he never confided in you, and then swore you to secrecy.
After everything I've done for the Brotherhood, you have some nerve accusing me of lying.
Your outburst leads me to believe I've misjudged you, which means I've decided to take you at your word. However, that doesn't absolve you of your duty. Danse is a synth. He represents everything we hate, a monstrosity of technology. Our mission in the Commonwealth is clear. The Institute and its creations need to be destroyed in order to preserve our future, which leaves me facing the most difficult order I've ever given. I'm ordering you to hunt down Danse and execute him.
Isn't there some other way?
Absolutely not. My decision is final. Listen, I'm not blind to the fact that Danse was your mentor, and this isn't an easy burden to bear. But if we're to remain strong, we can't afford to make exceptions.
It's going well. It's just started. Hopefully we can get some stuff going on.
He's been analyzing the data and should be able to provide you with a
I do
start.
have the Dance Dilemma mod going on here,
There's a
so
promotion for you riding on the
I
results of
intend
these
to
orders.
take control
So
of the
don't disappoint
Brotherhood.
me. You're dismissed.
Alright, so I'm going to take a BRB. I'll be back in a bit. I don't know what the radio is going to play, but let's go ahead and play some Diamond City Radio while we do a BRB.
Often in the Commonwealth, folks. So I'm happy to be able to deliver a little bit to you. If you were one of the folks worrying in hushed tones about the whereabouts of Diamond City's most effective detective, you can rest easy. Nick Valentine is back in town and seemingly none the worse for wear. While details about what happened to him are scarce, I for one am just glad he's back. And in one piece. And if there's any more good news to share, you'll hear it first here on Diamond City Radio. There's no getting away from Ray Smith. Here's right behind you, baby.
Attention. Tomorrow's tactical briefing has been postponed. A new time and date will be forthcoming.
That's nice. I'm not interested in having one of those.
Oh, Knight. I was told you were coming. Sorry about this business with Dance.
What do you know about this situation?
While I was decrypting all of the data you acquired from within the Institute, I came across a list. It appears that the Institute keeps exemplary records where their synths are concerned, including logging those that were reported missing. As I was perusing this list, I came across an image of Dance under the heading M797. A quick DNA comparison with our own records told the rest of the tale. I'm certain this comes as quite a shock to you, Knight. I'm sorry.
I don't want to talk about it.
I understand. On to your orders, then. I've been poring over Dance's duty reports, and unfortunately, I haven't found any concrete information. As you're well aware, Dance had intimate knowledge of the Commonwealth, and I'm afraid he could be seeking refuge anywhere. I think our best approach would be to identify every location he's ever visited and eliminate them as possibilities one by one. You may want to get comfortable. This could take quite a bit of...
What the hell is this crap about Dance being a synth?
I assume your outburst was a reference to some doubt regarding Dance's identity. I can assure you that my findings are quite accurate, Scribe.
So he sets Dance up, and then you knock him down. Is that it?
How did you hear about it?
There are no secrets in the Brotherhood. Maxon's made it clear that we're to locate Paladin Dance, and if we find him, report his location to you. That can only mean you've been sent to hunt him down.
I don't like your tone, Halen.
My tone. Who cares about protocol at a time like this? I can't believe that after everything Paladin Dance did for you, you're just gonna turn your back on him like this. There's obviously been a mistake, and we need to get to the bottom of it.
Scribe Halen, you're addressing a senior officer, and you will show him the respect that he's due. Or so help me, I'll have you brought up on charges. Now, unless you're here with information that can assist us, I suggest you return to the police station immediately.
Of course. My apologies, Proctor. I believe I have some information that's relevant to the search.
Very well then. Would you care to enlighten us? Or do we have to wait until you decide to grace us with your knowledge?
Knight, if you'd accompany me to the flight deck, I'd like to show you the information I've compiled firsthand. I've stored the data on my Vertibird gunship's computer.
I'll take anything that gets me closer to finding Dance.
Yes, sir.
Proceed, Knight.
If you'll follow me, sir.
Well, if it isn't the man who revived Prime, the Brotherhood is it.
Nuka-Cola. I'll grab that.
Scribe Halen?
Do you actually plan on killing Paladin Dance?
I haven't decided yet.
Well, before you do, I need you to listen to what I have to say. I've known Paladin Dance ever since I was an initiate. He trained me, showed me the ropes, and when I screwed up, he taught me to dust myself off and move on. He's earned my admiration, my respect, and my friendship. I don't care what Quinlan's report says. I don't care if he's a machine or not.
Why are you telling me all of this?
Because someone has to before you rush off and carry out Maxon's orders without... Dance is the most selfless... That's why I'm asking you. If you're not convinced by what he says...
All right, I'll hear him out.
That's all that I ask. I'll just have to trust that when the time comes, Before the Prydwen showed up, Dan's had me identify a fallback point if we ever lost the police.
Right.
It was Listening Post Bravo, an old pre-war U.S. military outpost on the northern frontier of the Commonwealth. It's isolated, and we're the only ones that knew about it. So, there's a good chance. Just be careful. There's no telling what...
You'll end up eating some pretty quick. Questionable.
Nice work bringing in rogues. Sounds like those raiders have been retained. Quite a handful.
Am I to heal myself? Let's see. I can DM you my portfolio on Discord, or you can. Well, as much as I would love to see your work, I'm just not interested in having any done for myself.
I'm not surprised Maxon sent you. He never liked to do the dirty work himself.
I don't understand what's going on, Danse.
Believe me, this is more of a shock to me than it is to you. I didn't know. Until Quinlan got that list decoded, I thought synths were the enemy. I never expected to hear that I was one of them. If it wasn't for Haylen, we wouldn't even be having this conversation. So, what are your orders? Does Maxon even want me alive?
No. But I'm hoping there's a way out.
Don't be ridiculous. Look, I'm not blind to the fact that we're good friends, and this must be very difficult for you. I wish Maxon had sent someone else, but that doesn't change a thing. I'm a synth, which means I need to be destroyed. If you disobey your orders, you're not only betraying Maxon, you're betraying the Brother. Synths can't be trusted. Machines were never meant to make their own decisions. Technology that's run amok is what brought the entire world to its knees. And humanity, I need to be the example, not the exception.
The empathy that you're showing me, it's a human emotion.
I appreciate what you're trying to do, but I've made my decision. I'm ready to accept the consequence. Maxon's ordered you to execute me.
Is there any way out of this?
We both know that this is the right thing to do. If you refuse to follow, I can't allow that.
Sure. No. I won't do it, Danse.
I can't believe you'd risk your life just to keep me alive. Why would you do that for me?
You're the proof that Maxon's wrong. You're a synth, but everything you've done has been for the good of mankind.
You're right. How could I have been so blind? I'm not technology that's gone out of control. I've been a benefit to mankind, not its downfall. Perhaps now that you've opened my eyes, I can...
Okay.
You should return to the Brotherhood.
I suppose. When Haylen warned me about Quinlan's discovery, she begged me to confront Maxon. She told me that there were Brotherhood soldiers that still believed in me, that would stand behind me if I challenged his authority. At the time, I told her that it wouldn't be right to cause a rift in our ranks. We're on the brink of war with the Institute, and weakening our unity felt like backstabbing my own troops. But knowing that you're still with me, maybe that will be enough to convince Maxon that he's making a mistake. I'll come back to the Prydwen with you, and we'll confront Maxon together. Right now, I'm not sure we can even get near Maxon before the Brotherhood would cut us down. But we have to try. I've known Maxon for a long time, and under all that protocol, he's a decent man. Just prepare yourself. I don't know what Maxon will have in store when we arrive.
All right.
dare you betray the Brotherhood?
It's not his fault. It's mine.
I'll deal with you in a moment. Knight, why has this thing not been destroyed?
He's still alive. Because you're wrong about him.
Him! Danse isn't a man. It's a machine. An automaton created by the Institute. It wasn't born from the womb of a loving mother. It was grown within the cold confines of a laboratory. Flesh is flesh. Machine is machine. The two were never meant to intertwine. By attempting to play God, the Institute has taken the sanctity of human life and corrupted it beyond measure.
After all I've done for the Brotherhood, all the blood I've spilled in our name, how can you say that about me?
You're the physical embodiment of what we hate most. Technology that's gone too far. Look around you, Danse. Look at the scorched earth and the bones that litter the wasteland. Millions, perhaps even billions, died because science outpaced man's restraint. They called it a new frontier and pushing the envelope, completely disregarding the repercussions. Can't you see the same thing is happening again? You're a single bomb in an arsenal of thousands, preparing to lay waste to what's left of mankind.
You're comparing Danse to a nuclear bomb.
This machine might not be a bomb, but its goal is exactly the same. Place it where you want the damage done, and when you least expect it, it delivers a lethal blow without warning and without mercy. A precision strike delivered right at the heart of the enemy. How can you trust the word of a machine that thinks it's alive? A machine that's had its mind erased, its thoughts programmed, its very soul manufactured. Those ethics that it's striving to champion aren't even its own. They were artificially inserted in an attempt to have it blend into society.
It's true. I was built within the confines of a laboratory, and some of my memories aren't my own. But when I saw my brothers dying at my feet, I felt sorrow. When I defeated an enemy of the Brotherhood, I felt pride. And when I heard your speech about saving the Commonwealth, I felt hope. Don't you understand? I thought I was human, Arthur. From the moment I was taken in by the Brotherhood, I've done absolutely nothing to betray your trust, and I never will.
It's too late for that now. The Institute has foolishly chosen to grant you life. You simply should not exist. I don't intend to debate this any longer. My orders stand.
It's all right. We did our best. You convinced me that whatever you decide.
Touching. Either you execute Danse.
Over my dead body.
I see you've made your decision, and I don't appreciate being betrayed by my own soldiers. How dare you betray the Brotherhood?
As a Brotherhood of Steel Paladin, I'm issuing a formal challenge against your authority as Elder. We'll settle this matter as it was written in the litany. In combat.
We'll settle this soon.
Then you leave me no choice.
I'll do it.
You're one hell of a soldier.
I'll show you what happens to traitors!
We're done here. Let's move out.
So, I finally get to know our famous new recruit. Too bad the circumstances are less than pleasant. Too bad you're going to die soon. On the bright side, though, dying by Maxon's hand should be a great honor for someone like you.
Who are you?
Of course. Where are my manners? My name is Trevor Bowser, chairman of the Brotherhood Military Court. I am responsible for running the Brotherhood's jurisdiction, which also qualifies me as an expert on the litany. Thankfully, Dance knows who I am. Otherwise, I'd have to introduce myself to a machine, which would be totally crazy. That would be crazy, wouldn't it, Dance?
Affirmative.
If that response isn't proof you're not a human, then I don't know what is. Let's put that aside for now, though. The litany states that the Elder is to choose the place for the duel. Elder Maxon has already decided that any duels will be held beneath Fort Strong. There are feral ghouls down there, but it should serve as a test to see if the challenger's worthy. The Elder will be waiting at the end of the tunnel. If you pass, you face Elder Maxon. 1-on-1. Everything clear? Interested in hearing anything else?
Not interested.
In that case, I suggest you two get out of here. Good day.
You're an inspiration to us all, Knight. Do us proud.
I don't know about Scrod Naraya. I think she loves that living too much.
Don't despair, brother. We're here to save the Commonwealth. Looks like Liberty Prime's coming along. Can't wait to see him smash the Institute.
Hi.
Are you ready to go?
I'm ready.
The bravery you showed by standing up.
Sorry, Knight. I need to attend my class.
hands up.
Honor and glory. Yes.
Yeah. I won't be using that.
It took a hell of a lot of guts to stand up to Maxim like that. You've come such a long way in a short amount of time, so I can understand how you feel. All I can promise is that I'll be by your side every step of the way. I hope that's enough to convince you to take your place as Elder of the Brotherhood.
All right.
Outstanding. I know you need some time to come to grips with everything. Hell, all of us do. I'm going to head up to the Prydwen and discuss our next move with Kells. When you're ready, meet me on the command deck, and I'll give you a full report. Sir.
I heard that Elder Maxim got that.
Hey there. Yes. I want to make one thing clear to everyone. This body might be synth, but my heart and mind belong to the Brotherhood. The Institute is still a tremendous threat to the Commonwealth. They possess technologies that need to be confiscated or destroyed. And even if that means I have to pull the trigger on my own kind, I'm willing to make that sacrifice. The litany's clear. We have a new elder. Only a single question remains. Will the rest of the Brotherhood fall in line?
Yes, sir.
Halen, head back to Cambridge and make sure the police station is secure.
Yes, sir.
And Proctor, I believe you have a giant to awaken.
Absolutely.
Let's get to it, people! And what about you, Elder? What are your orders?
Don't need anything today.
The troops will appreciate that. I know that you're settling into your new position as Elder, but I'm hoping we can still count on you for field ops.
Yep.
I'll see what I can do.
Outstanding.
You have...
Alright, that takes care of that nonsense.
Superstructure integrity green. Hull plating stable.
Balanet Alpha, 90%. Combination.
If you have a moment, I have something personal I'd like to discuss.
Are you okay, Nance?
I'm sorry. I really thought this would be easier to talk about. There's so much I wanted to say, but I don't know where to start.
Well, take a deep breath and start from the beginning.
I'll try. I've spent my entire life, or at least what I perceive as my life, following a plan to shape my own future. But since my banishment, I feel lost. Almost like I exist without purpose. For the first time since that moment I signed up with the Brotherhood, I don't have all the answers. I don't have a plan, and it scares the hell out of me.
What you've gone through would throw anyone for a loop. You're just confused.
You're damn right I'm confused. I'm a machine that thinks, don't you understand? Everything I had, everything I...
Sure.
In the span of a few hours, my identity was ripped from. At least what you had was something tangible, something real. Your wife.
Right.
Those sons of bitches who created me couldn't even be bothered to implant memories of having siblings or parents. I don't even know how much of my own past is artificial and how much is real. Can you even imagine that? I started out as nothing, and I've ended up as nothing. And I don't know what the hell...
Hang in there, Dance. You need to fight this thing.
I'm not giving up. Not yet. I suppose you're right. Maybe I'm just missing the point. My life's starting over. And I need... Which includes something important you've made me realize. I don't know if it's friendship or an but whatever it is. I can't deny that I'm...
As far as I'm concerned, you're like a brother to me. The best of friends.
And I'll do everything I can. Look, I know that this has been difficult for you. In fact, I don't envy some of the recent decisions you've had to make. If our roles had been reversed, I'm not so sure I could have... Whatever the case may be, if you need me...
Okay.
Internal monitor active. Looks quiet.
Control systems all reporting back nominal. Hull plating integrity looks good. No need for adjustments.
Stray radio signals keep pinging.
Now. Now I'm curious at how this is going to affect.
From what I hear, that rogue synth at Libertalia is a real menace. Glad it's back where it belongs.
Nice work bringing that rogue synth back.
Hello, Father. Tell me, what would you...
After everything I've been through to find you.
I'm sorry.
Uh-huh.
The group that called...
Uh-huh.
You've been in con...
They're crazy. Thinking machine.
Usual. We have learned that
That sounds way too dangerous.
it shouldn't be. But it's... We also...
I'll act quick.
You'll have a contact.
With your reconnoiter, things are complete. We finally...
I have something urgent to report. The Institute is attempting to recover escaped synths at Bunker Hill.
All right.
Looks like we have a thruster.
Can't wait to see Liberty Prime in action again.
The putrid stink of dishonesty hangs heavy in the air here. Maintenance just...
Proceed carefully. These fortifications can still be inhabited.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash was super long. Took me forever.
Your attempt at humor is wasted. Our targets are inside. 4 synths under railroad protection. Majority of the settlement is uninvolved and are expected to run for cover. The situation appears to have escalated. A covert approach is likely impossible. We move in, secure the synths, and I relay out with them back to the Institute. Clear? The mission's parameters just changed. Going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Oh.
putrid stink of dishonesty hangs heavy in the air here. There must be something significant in this area to merit these fortifications.
Alright, let's try this again.
I've been waiting for you.
Yeah, the line at the car wash.
Your attempt at... Our targets are inside. Force... The situation appears to have... We move in.
Right. Hey, I'm gonna need need some of your grenades.
Very well. Limited backup will be available to us. Use these only...
Really?
The putrid stink of dishonesty hangs heavy. Maybe it's just the problem.
Probably just the Brahmin.
X4.
I've been waiting for you.
Sorry to have held you up.
Try and keep up from here out. Our targets are inside. The situation appears we move in.
Uh-huh. Should we try and avoid killing anyone?
Irrelevant. Any threats between us and the target are to be eliminated. Only the synths matter.
Has the world gone insane? I can't believe you're taking orders from a machine.
Going shooting. Requesting backup relay now.
Let's do it. Crazy!
Got him!
Who moves that fast?
Save just in case. escape, or is it gonna say there are enemies nearby? Perfect.
Sounds like those raiders at Libertalia were quite a handful.
Okay. What the hell, game?
Son.
You know, in all my years, I've never set foot outside the Institute. Not once. Since the day they brought me here. I've never had a reason. But now, this just confirms the truth I've always known. The Commonwealth is dead. There's no future here. The only hope for humanity lies below.
Some air fresheners, a new coat of paint, and it'll all be good as new.
If only it were that simple. Standing here, I'm reminded of how fortunate I am that I was spared a life in this wasteland. I know that to you, I was kidnapped from that vault. Truth. The Institute rescued me. Both of us, really.
Kellogg called me the backup.
Did he? Well, he was correct. I was the perfect candidate. An infant with uncorrupted DNA. But if something were to go wrong, if I died, well, the Institute realized a contingency plan was prudent. Another source of pre-war DNA, preferably related to their primary subject. It only made sense that my parents should fill that role. So you were kept alive and safe within the vault. I'll admit, when I had you released from Vault 111, I had no expectations that you'd survive out here in all this. To not only do so, but manage to find me. To infiltrate the Institute itself. Extraordinary.
Your unconditional love is overwhelming. I think I need a moment.
I can accept that you're offended. You must understand, though. I have had no love to feel. We have been strangers until now, you and I. Certainly it was no longer necessary to keep you suspended. Well, I suppose I wanted to see what would happen. An experiment of sorts. I had no idea what kind of man you were, you see. Would the Commonwealth corrupt you? As it has everything else. Would you even survive? Perhaps most curious to me. Would you?
That's all this is to you? All I am to you? Just another experiment?
No, that's not all. But still, I'm glad it turned out the way it did. Soon, I hope you'll understand. Everything I've done has been for the future. A future which I hope is not in jeopardy after recent events. Bunker Hill did not go well for us. Would you care to explain what happened?
We were totally ambushed. They were waiting for us.
You can imagine that I find that very hard to believe, given that all the intelligence leading up to this indicated we'd taken them by surprise. Bunker Hill was to cement your place as a valuable asset to the Institute. It will now only raise suspicions. And to see the Brotherhood of Steel involved in this, they had no way of knowing what was going on. I will refrain from sharing the outcome with the Directorate for the moment. Things are already in motion that this would only derail. Speaking of which, it's time for you to become more involved in the future of the Institute. I'd like you to join me inside. The Directorate is meeting. and you should be there. I'll be waiting. I've seen enough. It's time to go back.
Can't believe that Dr. Lee is returning.
Excuse me, Captain Kells?
Good. Now that the unfortunate matter regarding...
I'm ready, Captain.
Good, because this mission demands your full attention. Now, before we launch our attack on the Institute, they're a small but capable group. Our tactical analysis says they could possibly hamper or harm.
Right.
If we strike them now,
Hit them before they hit us?
Precisely. Destroying the railroad hinges on completely eliminating. To that end, here's a list of the 5.
Consider it done.
Thank you, Paladin.
Sure.
Now, before you depart, Proctor Ingram has additional orders for you.
Our sources tell us that the railroad has some sort of experimental or prototype robot in their headquarters. They're calling it the Predictive Analytic Machine. They use the robot for complex strategic calculations that are much more efficient than anything we can generate here. If you could use this holotape to decrypt this, I'm certain we could put Pam's computing power.
I'll try to get it back here in one piece.
Good.
I'm certain you'll do whatever it takes to complete the mission. When you're ready, proceed to the Old North. They'll provide demolition support and all the firepower. Ad Victoriam, Paladin.
Synths are replacing humans with exact duplicate.
Let's do this.
taking forever.
Let's do this.
The game corrupted. to call this at night.